All right, man. Apparently, James Harden is rumors that he could return to the Rockets, in free agency. So I don't know if he expect to get a championship with the 76ers and then go there or whatever the situation may be. But I'm pretty sure he missed the strip club down there in Houston. He cried and complained and got out of there. So not sure how much of his prime, even if he still in his prime, is the question. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he was working hard this summer. I don't follow basketball like that, especially while football going on. Ain't really no point. So no, I didn't watch none of the games. Just I seen a little bit of this one, but I wasn't even paying attention to it. So I mean, he's shooting 37% from three, 43% from the field, 87 from the line. He averaging 22, 6, and 11. So shit, he having a solid year, 18 games. Out of I don't know how many games they played so far. It's around, I think he missed a couple. I mean, it's a solid year, and at this point in his career, he 33 years old. So yeah, he getting at that time where, it's time to, press for a championship, to solidify his legacy, as one of the top shooting guards of all time. But it says James Harden has long had interest in returning to the Rockets. It says the Nets official first learned Harden waning a commitment to their franchise. His purported interest in joining the Rockets was on Brooklyn's radar as much as the looming threat of Philadelphia. ESPN reported on Sunday about Harden's openness to rejoin the Rockets in free agency this summer, 1 hour before the Sixers played the New York Knicks on the network's Christmas broadcast. A 10-time All-Star was traded to Philadelphia in February in a blockbuster 5-player deal trade, including Ben Simmons heading to Brooklyn. By all accounts, the city of Houston and the foothold in the Rockets organization are something Hart missed the moment he left the franchise. It was where he morphed from the sixth man of the year to the most valuable player and one of the most recognizable athletes in America. The Rockets were a franchise in Houston was his domain, while Harden was frustrated with Kyrie part-time player status in Brooklyn in January knee injury to Kevin Durant left shoulder in the Nets offensive burden. Sources said Harden long ago also longed for familiarity of Houston, where he rose to a central magnet of the area's popular culture and entertainment industry. You were someone in Houston if you knew James Harden. And after a road visit to San Antonio last year, sources said Harden took a detour amid the next road trip to have another evening as Houston's kingmaker. A move to Philadelphia, partner Harden with one of the game's greatest centers in Joel Embiid, reunited Harden with the former Rockets lead executive Daryl Morey. Yet Philadelphia is also not Harden City. He still routinely finds opportunities to venture out and spend additional time in Houston amid his ongoing Sixers tenure. In December, Harden went out with Lil Baby for the rapper's birthday following the Sixers double overtime loss at the Rockets. Harden's apparent interest in rejoining the Rockets resurfaced amongst Lee's personnel during the contract negotiations in Philadelphia this offseason. Some league executives wonder if the outcome was a real boogeyman of Harden's service, while he weighed opting into a pre-existing 22-23 contract term with the Sixers. Although teams officials consistently categorize their discussions with Harden representative as productive, the league offers went so far to dock in Philadelphia 2 second-round picks for how they collaborative they're dealing where in allowing the 76ers ample cap space to sign PJ Tucker and Daniel House. Harden accepted a $15 million pay cut from his original $47 million player option to help juice the 76ers roster enough talent to compete for a championship. To say he has not been invested in the current situation in Philadelphia will be a mischaracterization. Winning has been ultimate baseline for the current Sixer group. There's nothing to be happy about just getting to the conference finals or the finals. You got to win the whole thing, and Beeb said to Yahoo Sports. A championship is one thing Harden resume lacks as well. People familiar with Harden thinking have a long list of D-Ways, three titles. That's something Harden sees ahead of standing the great guard rankings in history. The rebuilding Rockets aren't exactly a more established situation for Harden to earn the trophy. Harden agreement to remain in Philadelphia is 1 year deal plus another option for 23-24. It's no secret his partnership with Embiid may not last beyond that, but this season is still and will always be rooted in a clear common initiative of a contending for a championship. If Harden truly eyeing a move back to Houston as a vision of retiring to Florida once that last accolade in his trophy case. It will be a tremendous, coded, and toxic career, but there's an impression Harden is looking at Houston now like he was looking at Philadelphia this time last season, and the fans are bracing for another midseason trade. That prospect seems out of the question until the season has come to definite close. So, dude just don't give a fuck about winning the championship. Keep telling y'all that. I mean, when I seen this dude, man, they lost to the Spurs in 6 games when they sat Kawhi and was gonna save him for a game 7 versus the Rockets, and they sat him Kawhi Leonard, and they lost that game. He ain't no good big playoff player, bro. I keep telling people in Philadelphia that you can't count on him in crunch time. And then after that, Kawhi Leonard, they lost to Kawhi-less San Antonio. Dude went to the titty bar. Dude went to the titty bar after that, bro. No cap. Dude went to the titty bar. Dude went straight to the titty bar. Dude went straight to the titty bar. And that's crazy. It went straight to the titty bar. You know? It was at the liquor store, buying liquor and all that. So this dude ain't really be committed, dude. And then he trashed in crunch time. So I don't know if you going out to get a championship push, why you going to get James Harden? Tremendous regular season player. He kind of remind me of a poor man's Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning used to be tremendous in the regular season. When them playoff games hit, the boy was choking. And had he not been Peyton Manning, man, had he been Michael Vick or Donovan McNabb, they wouldn't have cared if Peyton Manning won a championship or not. Trust and believe me, they wouldn't have cared if Peyton Manning won a championship or not. They wouldn't have. That dude is not a big time player. And that's the fact. He not somebody that you add and say, well, this can get us over the hump as a championship caliber player. So he want to be in Houston, the drink liquor, the lifestyle. You know, Houston, a lot of people is the new Atlanta, and they got a lot of undeveloped land. I think it's the second largest city in America behind Jacksonville, Florida. You know what I'm saying? He don't really care about, you know what I'm saying, winning no championship, bro. He don't care about that. He don't, you know, he say like, yeah, to catch D Wade to certain people, you know, I wanna win this championship, but dude, he, you know, this offseason he seemed like he committed and all that. He got in shape. So we'll see. But having a championship mindset is something that you don't cut off and cut on. It's a lifestyle. That's what made, you know, Jordan so great. That's what made Jordan so great. He always had that drive, and then when he got it, it didn't stop. He wanted another one and another one, and so on, and so on. And James Harden, you know, like I said before, you lose a championship game, you at the liquor store, and you going to the titty bar. How much more committed are you to win a championship, bro? Here, Isaiah Thomas talking about how he used to roll with Magic when they, you know, before the Pistons became the Pistons. And he said, hey, you know, when they did the tragic Magic when he lost the game to Boston and he cried in his hotel room all night. That's, you know, I guarantee you Magic, you know, Magic got back to work and worked on his craft. The next year they came back, won the championship. These dudes, they happy with the lifestyle. The athletes want to be rappers a lot, and the rappers want to be athletes. And the ball players want to be rappers. You know, he hanging out, little baby, buying grown man birthday presents and shit. And that, come on, come on, bro. He in the studio, you know, after the games and shit. Like, bro, you need to be working on recovering, you know, rest. You know, if you want to win a championship, dude, he ain't the dude that you gonna add to the mix. Trust me, he ain't your missing piece. He ain't your missing piece. And then on top of that, you got glass man Joel Embiid, glass man number 2 uh behind Anthony Davis. So, I mean, like I said before, it is what it is. But he loved the lifestyle in Houston. That's all it is. He loved the amenities and the lifestyle. And, you know, for some people, that's where they want to be, in the hub of urban culture, in the hub of all the great food places. It's hella crowded down there. It's hella hot down there with a lot of amenities, a lot of, different flavors of women, no state taxes. I mean, a lot of hip hop culture down there. Houston, before they had that huge spike, I think after the census, they became the third largest city behind New York City and Los Angeles. Um, it's been cultural down there. They've been had their own swag down there. They've been had their own slang down there. You know what I'm saying? They've been a trio down there. So, you know, a lot of people just, starting to find out. They cracking down in Atlanta, they hitting dudes for RICO cases. So a lot of people, and they crowd in Atlanta, and now a lot of people flooding to Houston, which is going to be even harder to flood Houston than Atlanta because they got a lot of undeveloped lands. It's very spacious down there. I know people that move down there and coming back. So I can't take the heat, or it's more money up here, or whatever. So, me, I'm past that. I'm past that. I don't want to be in no major city and all that niggatry going on down there. Yes, I said that. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Give me a couple good food places. Give me some peace and quiet, and that's where I'm at. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Check out the NBA Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance and notifications. We go live and drop video. Financially want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. One time for the one time. Goodfella TV. Peace.